Ago, but unfortunately, yeah, I got home today and I just I felt really sick. It was weird. Hang on, my line. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, it's on. Okay. All right, hang on. Let's water. I had some water. Yeah, I got home and just collapsed for a bit. Tried to work out a little bit. And I don't know, it was weird. I don't know what's causing it. But anyway, here we are with some Double Dragon. Oh, is this the arcade version? Yeah, I prefer the NES version. How do you? Oh, there we go. How? Oh, this is the NES version. Okay. Yeah, this is also on NSO, so I'm kind of surprised they released this in a collection as well. I mean, the whole meme that people had that NSO games would stop games from getting the collections would stop games from coming to NSO was obviously wrong, but yeah, I love this game. It's a shame I can't beat it consistently. It's one of those games. It's probably one of my favorite NES games, and I just haven't really gotten to the point where I can get to it consistently. I mean, this game doesn't fuck around. You are not gonna get through it. Like maybe you'll get to stage three, I think, on a first playthrough. But beating it is I mean, there's only four stages, but stage four is brutal. Stage three is doable, but four is just. Hello, hello. 15 hours, really? I mean, I think I got through the entire thing 100% in 10. The game's not that hard, is it? And I love Bubba Bob. He's one of my favorite video game antagonists. In general, I love Double Dragon. I wish this series continued. It just feels like one of those things that's stuck in the 80s, honestly. I think I have a lot more respect for Double Dragon than I do Street Fighter or a lot of other prominent brands that came out after this. I don't know. I'm very curious how I'm gonna like Street Fighter 6 when it comes out. I'm very curious. Collectibles, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, yeah. The collectibles take forever. That's the bulk of the game right there is collecting shit. It takes 40 hours to get everything in that game. I think. Yeah, it's pretty rough if you do that. If you just beat it though, like I do, yeah, it's not long at all. I mean, you probably should collect everything, but I don't know. I feel like I'm happy just beating all the levels. I don't know. Maybe I'm underselling it because I remember I had a blast playing. I had a blast playing through Tropical Freeze back in the day, and 100% again. I believe I 100% of that game, didn't I? No, no. Yeah, I got all the collectibles, but I didn't beat hard mode. No, no, I think I have beaten hard mode. Yeah, I think it's time attack I never did. I beat hard mode or I got really close. I don't. I think I got to the very end to Frederick, the final boss, and never actually beat it. That final boss is obnoxious. And Tropical Freeze. Yeah, I've only beaten him a handful of times. He's kind of a annoying boss to fight. I don't care for the boss fights in Tropical Freeze or any of the Returns games. I think they're some of the weakest aspects of those games. Actually, they're not as bad as like Woolly World or anything like that, but like they're not good either. I don't know. I'm really particular about my platforming bosses. Like I feel like they should be really, really hardcore, and they just never are. I don't know. I say that Yoshi's Island has great boss fights, but like honestly, I feel like it's just I've been playing. They're really not that hard. Like I think the issue is that I played that when I was very young and not good at games. Like that's why this can't be bosses can't be challenging is because kids play these games. I don't know. Street Fighter 6, probably Jury. Yeah, for no reason in particular. No, no, seriously. No, it's just because she's hot. Yeah, I'm a Jury enjoyer. Da, 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 da. Yeah, probably Jury, probably Chun Li. Who else is even in the game? Yeah, Chun Li has that Your Forger costume, doesn't she? Yeah, I'm 100% gonna do that. That might be the best. Wait, why the fuck am I fighting this guy normally? This game is so simple, but it's so iconic. I didn't grow up with this game, so it's weird that I'm so attached to it. Is Giga in Street Fighter 6? I have no idea he's in Street Fighter 6. I mean, technically they're adding new characters all the time, so like I think in the Switch for 2 version we're getting like seasons 1 and 2, which that pisses me off by the way, is that we're getting seasons in these fucking fighting games now, but like um yeah, I hope Strive like gets an upgrade patch in Switch 2. I don't even know why they released it on Switch 1. I'm so confused by that. Like I would have waited until they went. Maybe they didn't want to compete with Street Fighter, but yeah. I don't know. I would say Strive and like Street Fighter are the biggest fighting games right now. Like Tekken really screwed the pooch. But yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to that game. I yeah, there hasn't really been a relevant Street Fighter release on Nintendo consoles in a long time. So like since 2, I think. We got like some shitty like 3DS port of 4, but yeah, I mean, let's be real here. Like Street Fighter really should have never left Nintendo consoles. I don't know why people thought it was acceptable for them to like the a PlayStation thing. Like I don't know how the FGC like justified that, but yeah, I would say that's a big reason why like the Street Fighter community is so full of boomers is because like uh they haven't been bringing in new players. Like Smash is bigger than Street Fighter now, and yeah, I am not a Street Fighter fan, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting actually playing 6 and actually playing ranked. Like I own 4 and was never able to get into it because like by then like the online was already dead. I think Street Fighter 5 was already out or something. 3 million. That's amazing. Yeah, Smash Ultimate has to be the best-selling fighting game ever, isn't it? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think the industry's ever going to recover from that. Like, it's the what's the benefit of the headbutt? Oh, does the headbutt like knock people down immediately, or I love this song by the way. Poof, pow. Wait, what? How do I throw the? I thought you could throw the bat. Oh, maybe it's the knife you throw. Yeah, I need that asshole's back. Yeah, I love this melody. This is so cute out. Like I was trying to like recapture this vibe in Rumble Way when like I was trying to make that into a thing. It's just I don't know. Maybe someday I'll come back to it. I don't know. Like I have all these ideas for projects that I can never ever finish. It's so frustrating. Maybe one of these days I'll come back to it. Well, like Sega does this every couple of years because they know that like nobody gives a shit about like the shit they're like making now. So they have to do this thing where like, oh, we're making like new entries in these Dreamcast era stuff. You look like it's just pathetic, honestly. I don't know why anybody ever took that seriously. Like that idea that like, oh, we're gonna put all this out and it's gonna be so cute up. Like, no. That was a long while ago. I want to say a couple of years, and we've seen like nothing from any of that. Like what they say they were going to produce like a AAA Crazy Track Taxi or shit something. Like who the fuck cares about that? Like I didn't even like Crazy Taxi when it came out. Suikoden looks different. Oh come on! Don't even get me started on that. Yeah, I'll be happy when like my training period is through. I'm back on night shift. I'm hopefully making more money, significantly more money. I don't know. The way they're talking to me now is that I think they're going to screw me over. We'll have to see. Like, I think we'll get some clarification on that tomorrow morning. So we'll see. But yeah, if I get the raise, if I get back on night shift, if I keep working overtime, yeah, like I should 100% be out of poverty. I'm only in poverty now because of like, well, I'm only struggling now because of how rough. I couldn't even get to stage 4. Damn it. Yeah, this game does not fuck around. Okay. Back to game select. What else is in the collection? 2023. Let's see. Downtown Nakatsu Story. Yeah, River City Ransom, which I haven't even really played. Yeah, like I love Double Dragon, but like all these other games are just okay. Whatever. Like I have never beaten the original River City. Uh, I didn't what the fuck? And Ryan's girlfriend hostage. With my gangs of students and evil bosses, nobody can tell you. Slick. Who the fuck are Alex and Ryan? I'm familiar with Cunio. and Ricky, the generic dude's turf. Yeah, they did so much localization in this game. It's crazy. Double Dragon on mine? I don't think so. No, I think you can, yeah, but it's the NES one. So I don't think you. I don't believe you can play like two players in the NES version. I don't know. I've never tried it. I know you can in the arcade. It feels so much better than Double Dragon. I really need to spend more time playing this game. I don't know why I've never. It's considered one of the best NES games, and I've never really put any time into it. Like, it's weird. I'm so like attached to like the idea of River City, and yet like I never really got into it. Like I said, they need like newer games. Like I shouldn't have to play this game from like '89 if I want to get into like River City. Like where are the sequels? You know, like the sequels are like nothing like this. Like the Super Nintendo one is it's more like Double Dragon than anything. Yeah, Girls is weird because like it's the most relevant I think River City's been like ever. Like has done such a great job making the series mainstream again. Beat 'em ups are a dead genre. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. You keep blowing money until like I mean people say that, but like they're not as good. They really aren't. Uh and to be fair though, that Ninja Turtles one was really, really good. It's weird how Turtles is like this shockingly good IP. You know that Turtles game was sick. Yeah, if it wasn't for like the Black April thing, I'd say like Turtles is in a really good position, like IP wise, because it feels like they did a lot of good things in the past decade. But we'll have to see. Oops. Yeah, is that like a big cope now? Is that a Ninja Turtles thing? Is that they pretend that like April was black? Is that like the Ninja Turtles equivalent of like pretending Vivian is trans or something? Because that's what I've seen occasionally. By the way, Vivian was male. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? This guy's kicking my ass. Who's this asshole? You're hurting me. What a little bitch. So was that a boss fight or what? Yeah, I just don't like the game that much, honestly. I don't know. I really do think Girls is better. It's the Haunted Castle, Vulcan Venture, Thundercross. Wow, no wonder I haven't actually played this game because I've never actually heard of any of this bullshit before. So these are all a bunch of obscure Konami games that nobody cares about or remembers. I mean, I love Konami, but yeah. Like when it comes to shmups, like I feel like I would rather just play Gradius and then just try to beat that. Like there's no really that's kind of how I feel about like shmups is that like why not just play Gradius?
Destroy violent antibiotics. Multiple.
I don't think I've ever tried to play this before. This is actually really good. And here I was like talking so much shit about like Gradius is better, but like no. I mean I'm glad I'm at the point where I can start right now where I'm good enough at shmups so I can start like evaluating them properly. Yeah, I really like the level design of this.
Multiple.
And I just love the crazy visuals and ideas of like old school shmups. They really don't fuck around. Like, what the hell am I even looking at? And do you think we'll ever get a new Gradius? Oh, yeah, aren't we getting like Salamander 3?
Make way through muscle tissue.
I hate it when you like lose your powers in this. It just ruins the entire experience. Wow.
Enter stomach muscle zone.
Wow.
Pick it up for multiple. Increase
Like
power.
I said, like shmups like take forever to practice. So it's like I would rather just like play R-Type or Gradius and like beat those before playing any of these other ones. That's kind of how where I'm at this point. Okay, that was kind of cool to download though and check that out. Contra. Yeah, I downloaded a bunch of random games that I wanted to play again. So, but I didn't have enough space on my on my consoles, and so we're gonna have to casually just go through them. Okay. Uh, man, I am ready to play some Pokemon. I just I've just been so into Pokemon with like the TCG and stuff like that. I really, really, really want to like just play a great Pokemon game. And I don't know, man. ZA is the only one on the horizon, so it better deliver. I guess I could play like Pokemon Stadium or something like that. Like, where is Champions? Like, when are they gonna release that? You know, like. Oh, did you guys see that? Like IGN, for some ungodly reason, put like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in their top 5 RPGs ever. I was shocked, honestly, like seeing that. That was like unfathomably based. You know, I think that's a really good indication of like how the game is going to be viewed like long term because like anybody who's actually played it knows it's like an amazing game. I think people really underestimate how good it actually is though. Like I seriously would I would seriously say it's like it's better than like a lot of the greats. You know, I think it's better than Chrono Trigger. I think it's better than like quite a lot of the games that like it was being put up against. Yeah, I'd say it's better than Final Fantasy VII. Um, yeah, I'll have to play like Suikoden and stuff like that to see how I feel about that. But like, yeah, like Xenoblade being on that list at all, like as high as it was like shocking. Yeah, what was the list again? Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. It was okay. Shin Megami Tensei 3, Breath of Fire 3, Golden Sun does not deserve to be on there. Ni no Kuni, Lost Odyssey, Star Ocean, Bravely Default 2, Live Alive, Tales of Vesperia, love that game. Kingdom Hearts 2, the original's better. Yeah, Xenogears, Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door, Octopath Traveler 2, not the original. Like, I don't understand the cocksucking that 2 gets. Like, 2 is shit. The Legend of Heroes, Pokemon Gold and Silver. Pokemon is like there should be way more Pokemon games on here. So yeah, Suikoden 2, Earthbound, Dragon Quest 11, and then at number 5 we have Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It is only behind Metaphor ReFantasio, Final Fantasy X, Persona 5 Royal, and Chrono Trigger. Wait a minute, no Final Fantasy 6? What is this garbage list? Yeah, there's no Final Fantasy on here at all. Wow, that's crazy. Oh no, Final Fantasy X is the one. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, 10 I don't even really consider to be a real Final Fantasy. Uh, but yeah, I really wonder, like, the cocksucking that like Metaphor is getting. I don't think that's gonna last. I think Xenoblade's gonna get like more and more popular over time, while like Metaphor is like more and more shit on. Like, I don't see Metaphor becoming like iconic, if you know what I mean. Like, it's just kind of like I don't they game journals have been trying to push this idea. It's like one of the all-time great like JRPGs, and I just don't really see it. Yeah, I'll be very interested in picking that up when it comes to Switch 2. But until that day, man, why do I have to go up? It was IGN's like top 25 JRPG list. Yeah, so that was like legit. Their like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 topped their top 5 somehow. Cracked their top 5 somehow. Like that was just like that was really weird to me. I don't know. I know like a lot of people have been like pushing this idea that Xenoblade Chronicles failed, but like 3 failed, but like that's really not true. Like I'm a big advocate for it. Like now that I've actually played through it and done everything in it, like I think that game was like pure Kino. Like I really do. Um Playing that game was like an absolute amazing experience. Um but yeah, it's really interesting to kind of see like those kind of narratives just kind of fall apart over time. And just because of these shitty like IGN lists too. Like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is not one of the games that like the community has been actively trying to downplay like they did with Mario Wonder or Tears of the Kingdom. So like yeah, the fact that like this happened is oof, I think that's a really strong indication of what's to come. Like considering like Final Fantasy X is number 3, like man, it's just the fact that it's that close to Final Fantasy X, like the most iconic like Final Fantasy game in a lot of ways. For like casual fans. I don't know. Like I feel so mixed on Final Fantasy X. Like I see why a lot of people hate it, but I personally really really love it for what it is. Um, I mean it's better than 8. Let's be real here. Hell, what? How much further do I have to go? Yeah, it's like uh. I think the thing that really made Final Fantasy X special was how like it was like fully voice acted in like 2001. So like you have like a bunch of like really good performances by the entire cast that like really just give this game like a lot of like soul to it, especially for the time. It was just so cutting edge. And obviously it has like a lot of problems with like the ending and stuff like that, but like as a whole, like playing that when it came out was like well, even years like after the fact, it was just so far ahead of everything else at the time. Like it's definitely a really interesting game. Like I think there's a reason like the Japanese kind of look back on it as like the high point of Final Fantasy. Um, like they're like I think Yuna still like tops popularity polls as being like the absolute best like female lead, and it's really easy to see why when you play it. Hell yeah, pit. So what you're telling me is that you have to hit these boosts so you can like no. Uh, yeah, I would say you would have to play both 1 and 2 to appreciate 3. Like, do not play 3 first under any circumstances. I think I would say like yeah, I would say play them in order. Like 2 technically takes place at the same time as 1, but it's kind of stupid and makes no sense. Um, yeah, I'd say definitely play them in order. They do get progressively better as you go along, but yeah, I really don't care for 1. I'm glad we're kind of at that point where like we can finally freely acknowledge just how like 1 isn't that great. Because when that game came out, like people were saying it was like some landmark title on Wii. It was like one of the best games in the console, and it wasn't really. But like the fanboys were just running wild with like it was a Nintendo hate thing because of like Operation Rainfall. They were able to weaponize this game to make it look like Nintendo didn't like wasn't giving us what we wanted. Here we go. I don't. It's been a really interesting decade because we've seen like I think the mindset regarding the Operation Rainfall people is that they never really thought that Xenoblade would become like a flagship Nintendo IP. And so they have to like kind of awkwardly now like pivot and say that they don't like the sequels. It's been really weird. Yeah, I don't know anybody who played the new 3DS version. I don't know why they bothered producing it because like they just ended up like doing like the definitive edition on Switch anyway. Was it just because of Smash 3D? I guess that was the audience for it, like Shulk and Smash. I guess that was the audience for it, but I don't know. That's the worst. That has to be the worst version of the game. I've heard how they had to seriously like crack down on the visuals and stuff like that. Um, I don't know, man. Like, why did it have to be Xenoblade? I would have much rather preferred like sequels to like The Last Story or Pandora's Tower, but like, I don't know. Like, they've made it work, and I've really started to like Monolith Soft and what they do. But like, man, I really Xenoblade Chronicles remains my least favorite one of the Operation Rainfall games. I just don't think it was as good as the other two. I am very fond of like Pandora's Tower and The Last Story. I think they're both just great games. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play like Xenoblade Chronicles 1 again on Switch. Once I beat X, I think that's what we're gonna do is like just get. Well, I mean that's what I said about Tales of Vesperia as well. Is like, oh man, once I beat Tales of Vesperia, I'm gonna get Tales of Graces, and I still haven't done it yet. Like yeah, it's difficult keeping up with all these RPGs. Like I don't know, like I felt like dirty playing through Tales of Vesperia that weekend. Like I was like 25 hours in, and I'm just like, okay, this is a 40-hour long game. I could play this game 5 hours a day this weekend and just like get through it. I did that, and I loved every second of it. Like I love Tales of Vesperia, but like I don't know, it just feels like at my age I can't really like justify doing that anymore because like there were so many other things I could have done that weekend. It's just I don't know. It's just a part of me really regretted that. Like yeah, I think those days of like spending like all day like playing the new a video game are behind me. It just like whenever I have free time, I'm always like working out or I'm always like working on the book or reading a book or doing something. Like it's just there's just so much going on now. Yeah, something new. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, I want them to make an action RPG. I really think they could do it. Like, but yeah, it probably is going to be a sequel to X. I mean, that's what I would want ideally is for them to like produce the sequel to X, and then produce a new IP as well. I don't understand why they haven't produced anything else. Like, they've only been doing Xenoblade. And like it's true that the Xenoblade games they've been doing are like completely different from one another, but like I don't know. I definitely think we need some like variety genre wise. Like I would really like to see a turn-based RPG from them. I'd like to see like action RPGs from them. Yeah, I do not like the combat. Like I love Xenoblade Chronicles 3. The only real criticism I have of it is that the combat system is trash. And I've always said this. But like, yeah, the combat in those games is just awful. It's not fun at all. Xenogears. Yeah, I'm curious when that's gonna happen. Like, I imagine Square is gonna fight to prevent it from happening. Like, I know Xenosaga has been like, Bandai said no. It's just, I imagine that's why they allowed like, Bad and Kaitos to go to PC. That they're trying to get like Namco Bandai to agree to a re-release, but like it's not gonna happen. Like you just know that like Namco and Square are seething about like Xenoblade existing because like it really is like eating up, just doing so much better, so much more than what they're doing. Like you don't see a lot of people acknowledge this, just how much bigger Xenoblade is than like Final Fantasy. like from a quality perspective, like the worlds are bigger, there's more going on, there's more content, better quests, like Xenoblade just destroyed Final Fantasy in that regard. Like I would argue Xenoblade Chronicles X is probably bigger than like all three Final Fantasy VII remakes. Like that's how like crazy like Monolith Soft is in that regard. So like it's the other studios must be furious at Monolith Soft for existing because they pretty much single-handedly like killed all the narratives that like had been built up regarding
All
Nintendo over
out.
the past decade, you know? Like the
Ready?
open world thing, the
Go.
mature gamer thing, like Monolith Soft is just like just stomped all of that. You know, the fan service thing, like I don't know, man. Isn't it amazing, by the way, how like the narrative among like the anti-wokesters is that like Nintendo hates sexy women in games, and then they have like Pyra and Mithra, and then they have like Nail Nail, and it's just like, who are you trying to fool, really?
All out. Ready? Go.
I can't believe they ruined one of my favorite courses from the base game
9, 8,
by having you
7.
do it
All
backwards.
out. Ready?
Tifa's still best waifu.
Go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Tifa's unbelievably based, yeah, for sure. I mean, best? I'm not sure I would say best, but yeah, yeah, she's great. The best in Final Fantasy VII for sure. Like, who's she competing with? A corpse? Like, shit.
All out.
Uh,
Ready?
yeah, I am not an
Go.
Eris fan, so. Yeah, who's better than Tifa? Like, really? I can't think of anyone. Like, I'm very partial to Tifa myself, so. Yeah, Tifa's unbelievable. I don't know what it is with these like 90 like Japanese like otaku characters, but they were like unbelievably based in the 90s. Like Rain from like Mobile Fighter G Gundam is
All
like this too,
out.
where she's just like unbelievably
Ready?
loyal and
Go.
just amazing to Domon. Like the entire like thing is basically a love story between them, right? It's so well handled. I love them. But like yeah, I love Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
Ready? Go.
Like I don't know. I like Edelgard better, but like I don't know. I think that's a shitty fetish more than anything. She was not like objectively great or anything. That's like a me thing. Uh
All out.
like Edelgard
Ready?
like really kind of
Go.
sucks if you think about it. She's like not a waifu at all. Like my ideal scenario with her is like the church ending where like you split her head in half. That's kind of my That's my idea of a romance with her, is just killing her for being an evil bitch. That's how I see it ending. Oh, here we go. Oops.
Ball
Is
out.
Samus? Like, we don't know anything about her though. Like that's like what's she actually like? You know, like that's the question about Samus. She's kind of a mystery in that regard. Like I imagine she has daddy issues, but like other than that, like you can't really say anything about her. And then there's like the issue of like she has to be sterile with all like the crazy like shit that's been done to her over the years. Like there's no way she can have kids with like all that crazy like alien superpowers like going through. Like it's like I don't know, man. She's probably one of those people that should just not have kids.
Ball out. Ready? Go.
Yeah, I really wonder if like they're ever gonna try to give her a love interest. Like it's not gonna happen while Sakamoto's in charge, but like I don't know. It's like I definitely am like I'm definitely curious like what they're gonna do with her going forward. Because like Samus is a really interesting character if you think about it, because like she is one of the very few like female characters that hasn't been like compromised by like woke mind rot in any way.
Ball
People
out.
don't like talking about this, but like Lara Croft absolutely has been. Um, I would argue always was. Uh, every other major like
Ball
female
out.
video game character is compromised in some way.
Ready?
Samus is like still
Go.
legit. So like I don't. I would argue the template for like what an ideal video game female video game character should be. But like I don't know. I'm very curious. Like if there's going to come a point where that's not true, because we saw this going into Prime 4, how like a lot of people like were pushing for Samus to be trans, pushing for her to be a lesbian, like doing all this crazy shit that I don't know, just doesn't really have any. I do have hard confirmation from Sakamoto, by the way, that like Samus there does exist an interview where like Sakamoto personally does say that Samus is not a transvestite.
Go.
That is clearly like that's known to fans. Yeah, yeah. Good luck gaslighting people into thinking Samus has been trans, but I mean they don't have to show anything, like she she's a woman, like that's all you need to know. I don't know. Like the only Nintendo characters I seriously think might be pushed as being gay are like Pearl and Marina, and that's only because of like their online fan base. Like they might just do it because that's what their fans want.
Eight.
I don't know. I'm very
Seven.
curious about that. Like if that's going to be debunked
Three.
or not. I mean, it kind of feels like it has been because
Zero.
like in the
Go.
DLC,
Ready?
it comes off as like
Go.
weirdly Yuri-ish and like unbelievably gay, but like in the actual game, like if you see like their Splatfest interactions and shit like that, they're not really like that at all. So it just comes off as if like some localizer with Yuri goggles just like made their interactions as unbelievably gay as possible in the DLC and like hasn't really tried to do
Ball
anything else with like
out.
the other material.
Ready? Go.
Old tweets. I'm pretty sure those were relatively recent, but anyway, like yeah, I don't know. RTU is I don't know. He's a nobody. It's just I think canceling is over in this day and age because like nobody fucking cares about what happens on Twitter or like what weirdos like when they were on Twitter, they had like the ability to like rally and like pressure people to do things, and now they just don't.
Ball out. Ready? Go.
Well, Yokoi had already left Nintendo by the time that Retro Studios got a hold of the Prime license. But yeah, yeah, he was already dead by that point, but he had left Nintendo like after the Virtual Boy. So yeah, I don't think he would have influenced anything. I think Prime would have still come out. Yeah, definitely a shame. Like, definitely one of the big like travesties of like Nintendo's history is like the Yokoi thing. Like, probably the only major mistake I'm aware of that the executives have made is like fucking over Yokoi that were
Ball out. Ready? Go.
canceling has the opposite effect now. Yeah, like I noticed my numbers have gone way up ever since Review Tech USA talked about me. Like I made a response video to help one of his videos. It got like over 1,000 views. You know, my book sales have gone up like 1,200% now, I think. Like it's crazy if you like it's crazy seeing like the spike in interest that like of the support I've gotten after Rich started
Ball
attacking me.
out. Ready?
Because like nobody likes Rich, you know, nobody respects him. Yeah, he's been silent. Like I was wondering if he was like going to go live this weekend, but he hasn't. Like I don't understand how he stays like making keeps making money. He hasn't been doing daily uploads or anything. I'm not sure like how he's still like maintaining his audience. Like I don't know. I was wondering what he was doing today.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time over. Ready? Go.
Mess with Yokoi. They fired him. You know, they blamed him for the failure of the Virtual Boy, and got rid of him. It was like pushed out to market before while it was still a prototype, and yeah, he took the blame for it. So yeah, he made the Wonder Swan color, which was basically the only competition the Game Boy had in Japan, and that's why oops, that's why the Game Boy Advance came out the way it did, was to compete with that.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Yeah, when did he die
2,
exactly?
1, 0. Time over.
Is Rich still on Lookout Live? I don't think so. No. Yeah, I've never owned a Virtual Boy. They're not expensive to get a hold of. They're only like $200. Like I would like one. It's just like I was gonna get one, but it's just like I don't know. It's just there's so much more I would rather spend $200 on. Like that's $200 I can put towards my car or like invest it. You know, it's just like I don't like spending money on things unless I'm gonna start getting like I get something out of it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm like probably gonna get like a set of those Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards, and I feel so guilty for it. They're not too expensive, like $70, but it's like, yeah.
Ball out. Ready?
Virtual voice stream. Yeah, I like what they really should do is that they should just re-release the games on NSO and just here's the original color scheme if you want to play them, and here's like a redone color scheme that's not complete garbage. You know, like that's all they really should do with Virtual Boy stuff. I don't know. It's crazy how like nothing from the Virtual Boy has ever been like acknowledged or referenced again. I mean, I guess like Tommy Actually Life like made fun of it, but like,
Ball
oh hail the Virtual Boy, but
ready, go!
it's like 14, yeah, 14 games. Most of them shit. The Wario Land game is legit good. Yeah, I think Wario Land and like the original Mario Tennis, I think, is on Virtual Boy. But yeah, like for the most part, the library is trash. Like I really wonder what that like Wario Land game is like. It's like I don't know. Like it's interesting because like traditionally the holy grails of Nintendo have been like Star Fox 2 and like Mother 3, but like these days I think it's like I think it's stuff like Dinosaur Planet and uh Wario Land VD and stuff like that, you know.
10, 9, 8,
Yeah, I'm curious if they're ever gonna get
4,
a working copy of
2,
Dinosaur Planet up and
1,
running.
0. Time over. Ready, go!
Yeah, are we not gonna get any NSO updates until Switch 2? Well, I guess it's not that long off. It's like what, 3 weeks away now? Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks. Yeah, it's like 3.5 weeks away. Switch 2.
Ball out.
I don't know. I really feel like for the first
Go!
month or so, like I'll be playing a lot of Mario Kart World. I'll be playing a lot of Soul Calibur 2 and like not a whole lot else. Like I don't know. I forgot the Fast RMX game is launching. I don't know though. Like that's just terrible timing for me personally. Is like who the fuck is gonna buy a Switch 2, buy Mario Kart World, and then say, okay,
Ball
time to buy another racing game? It's just I don't
ready,
know. I don't think that's a good
go!
decision. I think they should have just like I don't know. I love the Fast RMX guys, but like they took a long time to put out that sequel. Yeah, I think like I'll be getting Street Fighter 6 first, and then probably Cyberpunk.
Ball out. Ready,
I
go!
hated Star Fox Adventures. Yeah, I like the game a lot. I'm very excited about that game getting re-released, so I can like cover it on the channel because I think I'm in a position now where I can like actually like have people reevaluate it. I always wanted to do like a full like Spoonie style like documentary, like just going over dinosaur like Star Fox Adventures and everything it does well and everything it fucks. Because I really like that game, but I understand like why people don't care for it. It's objectively not that great. But I think it's still way better than most people give it credit for. Like it's better than like a non Nintendo like Zelda
Ball
clone. You know what I
out.
mean?
Ready, go!
But yeah, what I'm really fired up for is Bonanza. I'm taking the week off for it. Uh, I'll be sitting at home, like just having a grand old time. Like I'm pretty sure that that DK is supposed to be Donkey Kong Jr., which is why he has like the suspenders. I don't know what they're doing with the lore though. Does that mean that they're gonna like go with the old school like lore where like Mario is the bad guy or something? I don't know. That game seems like it's
Ball
like pulling
out.
from a lot of really weird like DK like
Go!
lore, like lots of like Donkey Kong stuff, lots of DK Jr. Jungle Beat influences with the boss designs actually. Like I don't know, people don't seem to realize how influential like Jungle Beat actually is for the brand because like that was their like post Rareware like attempt at like a Donkey Kong game, and like that's how they came up with the character designs. That's the visual style for Returns actually. Like honestly, I feel like we always go off on like how Tropical Freeze didn't get a sequel, but like honestly, to
Ball
me,
out.
it honestly feels like Jungle Beat
Ready,
could be considered like
go!
the first one of a trilogy, and then Returns is the second one, and then Tropical Freeze is the finale. But I don't know. Yeah, I think even back then, Nintendo were like thinking about like how they wanted to handle the character as opposed to like other people handling the character. Like, yeah, people were memeing on them for not using the Kremlings and stuff like that, but like I think that was all very deliberate. Like they were intending on doing this all along. Like I could see this game having like a really lengthy development cycle, actually. I think it's been like in the works for years. Like,
Hurry up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. All out. Ready? Go!
oh, the Japanese anniversary. Yeah, I haven't played Mario 64 in a while. Like I think like oh yeah, I think Sunshine's gonna be like the one I play next. When it drops on NSL. By the way, I need to get the GameCube controller. I definitely do not want to play any of these games with like the Pro controller. So it might be a while before I play any of them. Well, maybe Soul Calibur 2 I can do. Yeah, it'll be nice using a GameCube controller again because I haven't really used one all that much in quite a long time. What? The goal was right there. Yeah, this was not that hard of a stage, but I don't understand why I couldn't just. Yeah, I think all you have to do is just hit the boost consistently. I don't even think you have to hit most of them. Just do enough so you keep moving. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. No! What the fuck was that? I couldn't get up there if I didn't go as fast as possible, but like I ended up overshooting it. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think there was anything I could have done there to salvage that. Well, I'm good enough at it now where I'm like kind of consistently not screwing it up.
All out.
The Sopranos? No,
Go!
I saw a clip of it once, realized it was woke, and have no interest. Like it does that thing where it's like, oh, I'm homophobic, but lesbians are hot, and I'm just like, oh, no. This again, like, and then I just shut off. This cope again, this myth again, this Hollywood fabrication, this fantasy, this thing that isn't real. Okay.
All out. Ready?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel the same way. Like, there are things I like about Sunshine, but like, it's definitely not one of the best. Yeah, I think it's the one of the lesser entries, probably the worst one. Like, I don't know, I don't like 3D World, but like, I think 3D World has like a lot of things going for it when it comes to, like the multiplayer and like stuff like that. Like, I don't really care for 3D World either, but I think Sunshine's worse for sure.
All
Wario
out.
World? Yeah, for sure. I own that game and I've never actually beaten it. It's not even that long, so Oh, by the way, remember when like Bonanza was announced and like some people tried like telling us that it was just a Wario, it was just a sequel to Wario World with like DK as the protagonist, which is like obviously retarded, but it's just like, that might be like one of the stupidest things I think I've heard about like going into the Switch life cycle is that like, oh no, this could have been a Wario game. Like you're in the mines, like where treasure is, and Wario likes treasure. It's just like I really didn't understand like the attempt at that. That was like the saddest thing. And it was a real thing. You can like find people like saying that online, but like I don't know. It died down pretty quickly. It was such like a delusional cope. And meanwhile, the same people are trying to say that like Power World isn't plagiarism. Like, okay, sure. Yeah, I think the major thing is hitting that like that green spot back there, the red spot.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
No shit!
1.
Are you kidding me? I was right there. I had that.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, I've never played Gale of Darkness. Really looking forward to it. Coliseum is like a great game. I think that's a really underrated Pokemon experience, so I'm definitely hyped for it. Yeah, I beat it a couple of years ago, but it was always one of those games that I would replay over and over again, even though I never beat it. Like I got to the end several times and like I never actually uncovered like the real like final boss because it's kind of a twist ending. A really lame twist, mind you, but
10, 9, ball
yeah, I couldn't get past that circuit at the end.
Ready?
Like the last couple of fights in that game are just brutal. Like I really wish they made like a third one. I would really want those games to keep coming back. I love the idea of shadow Pokemon and like just the concept of it. Like remember like the ad campaign where like they crossed out catch and like replaced it with snag and like oh man that was so badass. Like I loved how there were no wild Pokemon encounters and like all you're doing is like saving abused Pokemon from their trainers. That's so like it was such like a charming idea. I love the protagonist. Like the protagonist is probably one of my favorite like Pokemon characters ever. I just love everything about him. Like he's so fucking cool. Did he ever appear in the anime? I don't think so.
Ready?
Skies are Arcadia? Yeah, that's definitely on my list. Yeah, for sure. That's definitely one I want. I don't. I'm very happy with like the launch window games. Like, there's plenty of stuff I've never played, and a bunch of stuff I do want to play again. So yeah, I'm gonna be kept busy with the launch window games for a while. Yeah, now that GameCube's out, I'm really curious what like the next thing people are gonna whine about when it comes to NSO is. Like I think at this point there's not really a whole lot they can do. I guess they can whine about Wii, but then that would be like they would have to admit that the Wii was a good console and they don't want that.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ball out.
But yeah, they announced Chibi Robo, which was like would have been like number one on my list of games I wanted to play. So yeah, I'm definitely really excited to play that. I'm sure it's going to be disappointing. Like the way it's been built up to me is that like it gives me like Mother 3 vibes and like Thousand Year Door vibes, where it's just like a YouTuber thing. We're like, oh, this GameCube game is really obscure and nobody played it. Let's pretend it's way better than it really is. Like that's kind of my view on it. But yeah, I definitely want to give it a shot at least.
Ready? Go!
Sunshine, Fire Emblem. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a good pick, I think. Like, Sunshine really should have been a day one. Like, where's Melee? Like, that's the thing that really confuses about me. Like, Melee is like the GameCube game, so like it's kind of shocking that it wasn't a day one thing. I guess they're gonna save it for a bit. We don't even have like Smash 64 yet, so yeah, Melee's never been re-released, so that's definitely gonna be interesting when it does get re-released, and I have to 100% it again.
All out.
Oh, the game, yeah, yeah.
Ready?
GameCube Fire Emblem is like legit the best one they've ever made. It's so good. Like it's my favorite by far. Um, I love that game. I played it like I put so much time into it. Yeah, that game was like very, very important to me. It's like Awakening in that sense. It was such a huge like influence on my life, and yet like I never
All
really
out.
gave it the dues it deserved.
Ready? Go!
Need Galaxy 2? Yeah, it's been a while since Galaxy 2 was re-released. Remember when they like released Galaxy 2 on Wii U before Galaxy 1? Like, I don't know. And now we have Galaxy 1, but no way to play Galaxy 2. So yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see Galaxy 2 released again. I think people really underestimate like how good
All
Galaxy 2 is.
out.
I think it's way better than 1,
Ready?
personally.
Go!
But yeah, Wii getting re-released is going to be a huge deal. Like I think DS getting re-released is going to be a big deal because like I think a lot of people like really underestimate how popular that stuff actually was. Like people have it in their heads that like New Super Mario Bros was bad or something, but like the reality of it is that like those games were great. And I think like coming back to them as adults, like a lot of people are going to be like really enamored with them. Because I don't think Mario Wonder was like really all that much different from New Super Mario Bros. U from like a design perspective. It's it just had new animations and some new power-ups
No.
and the Wonder Seed thing. That's about it.
3, 2,
Shit, no.
1, 0. Time over. Ready? Go!
The next NSO system. Yeah, I'm curious what they're going to do next because I would want them to do DS, but like they really should be doing Saturn or like something more obscure like that. Like they don't need to like do DS or Wii right away. So I would definitely wait like a while for that. Hitting the red isn't good enough if you don't have the
9,
momentum behind
8,
it. Shit,
7,
no.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All out.
Oh, come on, the Wii version? The
Ready?
GameCube version of Twilight Princess
Go!
was always way better. It was always better. Yeah, I think that's all you have to do is just like use your boost to like to regain momentum whenever you fuck something up. Oh fuck, no, damn it.
All
The
out.
best. I am not a fan of Wii
Ready?
U Twilight Princess. I
Go!
don't think that was like a clear improvement over it. I don't know. I Like you could tell they outsourced it, and I don't like it when they do that. I'm not a fan of outsourcing anything. Yeah, Tantalus like they came back and did Luigi's Mansion 2 as well, and they did a good job on that. But I mean, like they didn't fuck with Luigi's Mansion 2. They didn't put like they them's in it or anything.
Go!
Like it was just a straight port. Yeah, we need to go back and play Luigi's Mansion 2 again. We never did finish it. Oops, shit.
All
Neo Geo? Man, I would love that. Like I love Neo Geo, so I mean that's what I would want the NSO thing to be, is just have like a bunch of like retro video game consoles just represented. You know, I'd want Atari on there, I'd want like PlayStation on there, I'd want like, you know, everything. Shit!
all out. Ready? Go! All out. Ready? Go!
Why? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's what they should do when they re-release Twilight Princess again. Is like fix the difficulty problem, because the game is really easy. The combat is so good, but like it just doesn't feel like all that satisfying to fight enemies. Really, I don't know. I don't know. I tend to be really defensive of Twilight Princess, but like yeah, I can kind of see what people mean when they say it's not as good as other Zeldas. Here goes. It's kind of like Final Fantasy X in that regard. It's kind of the
9, 8,
same kind of vibe. Oh, fuck no shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh.
No shit. I was right there. Man.
Go!
Yeah.
All out. Ready? Go!
I'm surprised Wolf Link isn't in like Tears of the Kingdom. That decision always kind of that decision surprised me. I love Wolf Link and Breath of the Wild, so I don't use them all that much though. I hate getting the amiibo out. It's just pow. What the fuck? No, I hit it at the wrong angle.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, like the game is weirdly casualized. It looks like it's like super hardcore for a Zelda game, but it's actually like way easier than Twilight, Ocarina and Majora. Probably Wind Waker as well. Actually, I don't think the puzzles are as complicated. Maybe I was just used to them at that point, but I remember being bamboozled by a lot of like the things in Wind Waker. Like I'll like play the game today and I'll point this out to you. Like, oh yeah, I got stuck on this when I first played this. You know, like the leaf thing and in Wind Waker the bridge and like Dragon Roost. It's like there's a lot of stuff I got stuck on in Wind Waker. I didn't get stuck like ever on Twilight Princess. Maybe in like the third dungeon, I remember fucking around a lot in that. But man, it's been a while since I played that game. Come on, come on.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 0. Time over.
Wind Waker is top 5?
Ready?
Yeah, there's a lot of people who really love Wind Waker, and there's other people who don't, who hate it. Mostly for the graphics, but. And you don't want to hit all the boosts, because sometimes they're going to send you straight to the holes. No, shit! I boosted, too! Look how high you have to climb in a minute. The weakest dungeons? I wouldn't say that. I think the dungeons in Wind Waker are great. Way better than Majora's Mask. Like, the issue is that, like, there just aren't a lot of them. And, like, there's some, like, I don't know. I don't like the fact that there's 2 gimmicky dungeons with, like, 2 different, like, NPC characters. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that should have been one with, like, Zelda and, like, I don't know. Wind Waker's, like, has a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, it's weird. Like, Wind Waker is very, like, big on the NPC stuff, and we actually haven't gotten anything like that, I think, ever, actually. Yeah, really good story moments, yeah.
Go!
Yeah, I think I was too young to appreciate how brutal Wind Waker actually is, but I mean the ending, like everyone loves the ending, but like your sister getting kidnapped, that's kind of scary. Like remember when like the game first came out and everyone see that like that stealth section at the beginning? Like nobody liked that. That was like a big thing for me though. I loved that. Like figuring that out as a kid was like and that's one of my things. Like on repeat playthroughs, you're never ever gonna struggle as much as you did like the first time through, because like you don't know what you're doing. It's really like if you know what you're doing, it's really easy. But like the Forsaken Fortress is really big, really big. So like it's really easy to get lost your first time through. Like I remember just getting like into all these misadventures, like trying to figure out where to go, like with rats and like the moblins and like the prison cells. Okay,
Ready?
I haven't. I don't think I've been caught by a guard in that game in forever, because like I just have my path outlined and have for years, just so I wouldn't have to go through that again. I don't know. That's a fond memory though.
All out. Ready? Go!
I mean, did people ever really hate it though? Like, the people seething about Wind Waker were like people who were never really Zelda fans, honestly. It's kind of like what we're seeing now with the Switch 2, with like, oh, I don't need that. I have a gaming PC. Like, they were gonna say that no matter what. Like, it has nothing to do with the game. It's just because like the people didn't seethe about Wind Waker when it came out. They seethed about it when like they saw what the game looked like. You know, that's
All out. Ready? Go!
I don't know. I really don't like people like going after Wind Waker or thinking that was a misstep. It 100% was the right decision to make. They created a really unique experience that people look back on fondly. It's just like like the goal of Wind Waker was not to be better than Ocarina. It was to like move past Ocarina. You know, like that's the point. Like they weren't gonna top Ocarina with that game, so that was never the goal.
Nine, eight, seven, six,
stuck. No, shit, no! How am I stuck? Like, how are you supposed to...
0. Time over.
A
Go.
lot more people will play it. Yeah, I'm definitely very interested in seeing what, like, new players think about it, because I think a lot of GameCube games are going to get reevaluated with these re-releases, because this is the first time a lot of this stuff is getting re-released. So, like, I think a lot of people are going to, like, be struggling to damage control just how much better these games are than the PS2. Speaking of the PS2, like, Onimusha 2 is confirmed censored. People were seething about it, but
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
what?
Zero.
How did I gain that much
Over.
speed?
Ready?
PS2 era games haven't aged well. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Not that you'll see anybody like admit that, but it is true.
Nine.
No! No double dash? Yeah, definitely not. We can wait a while for double dash, considering Mario Kart World is coming. Yeah, we don't need double dash now. There's a lot of classic GameCube games. Like a lot of the more successful GameCube games weren't coming day one actually. Like
Ready?
like Melee was like one of the best selling games in the console. Double Dash was one of the best selling games in the console. Sunshine was like I think third, but like it also was re-released already, so it's not as big of a deal that it's coming to NSO.
All out. Ready?
Yeah, Jack One is I think that's a really good example of just how bad like Sony actually was at making games, because like there's no interesting, like it's crazy how we go from like Jack 1 to Jack 2, you know? Like the games have nothing in common. And yet like we're supposed to believe it's like part of some organic story. I never understood why people like
Ready?
hyped up Jack.
Go.
Yeah, I've never gotten past Jack 2. Like the last time I tried to play Jack 2, I quit. And that's supposed to be the best one.
All out. Ready? Go.
Yeah, there's a lot on GameCube that they could put out in the next year or so. I'm definitely really looking forward to it. But I don't know. I probably should be focusing on my career. Like when I get out of poverty, I think like my first order of business is like getting my business set up formally,
Ready? Go.
like really starting to commit to like what I want to do with the channel and stuff like that. Start selling like merch based on like the books and stuff like that. I definitely need to start like thinking about stuff like that going forward. 007 games.
4,
Yeah, hopefully.
3,
I would like to play some more of them.
1, 0.
I haven't really spent a lot of time with them other than GoldenEye.
Ready?
And like a big reason for that is that I never actually finished GoldenEye. Like I never actually did everything in it. So it's just like it just feels weird to move on when I haven't like done everything in GoldenEye. Like I I don't know. I need to be a better James Bond fan in general. I haven't seen like any movies in what feels like forever. I mean, to be fair, I've been busy, but it's just.
Ball out. Ready? Go.
Yeah, these they do, but like these days they actually try and make the effort to make them like high quality, like AAA games, like Hogwarts Legacy, like the Batman games are really good examples. Like again, licensed games still exist, but they're not like
Ball out.
there are examples of good ones in this
Ready?
day and age.
Go.
Now they are still a minority, but like they actually do put more effort into it. They don't just expect the license to sell the game anymore. Oh, no shit, no!
Ball
Yeah, the
out.
007 and the Switch 2 Direct. Yeah, yeah.
Ready?
The one by IO Interactive, the Hitman guys. Yeah, I'm very curious how that's going to turn out because it might be good, but then again, it might be like woke trash. Like it's possible that this specific game might keep the 007 brand relevant as it goes through this like woke film period. So I'm definitely very interested in seeing how that turns out.
Ball out.
Hitman, yeah, I definitely want to try Hitman. I definitely want to try. I've heard nothing but good things about the new ones, so I do want to try it out eventually.
Ball
Who they
out.
cast as the next Bond?
Ready?
Yeah, yeah. Amazon
Go.
fully owns 007, so yeah, it's gonna go to shit. I don't think we should care. Like, can we all just acknowledge that Daniel Craig sucks? Like, can we just admit that to ourselves? Because like, I know people made a big deal about that when he was first cast, and like they tried to tell us like, no, he wasn't. He was good at Casino Royale, and then he just went ahead and like made some of the worst Bond movies ever. Like come on, come the fuck on, bro. Like we all saw this coming.
Ball out.
Ugh.
Ready? Go. Ball out.
Yeah, I
Go.
I thought he already like declined the role. I don't know. I am I imagine a black bond wouldn't go over well with today's audiences. Nobody wants to see that. Like just look at what happened with like the Black Doctor Who and just completely tanked. Like people like accepted the chick before they accepted him. Well, I think when the chick did it, that was there was this feeling that it might get better eventually, but no, it never did. Like I don't know. Like shoving black guys into everything should be a red flag. Like I won't get over like Black Snape. I don't care what like everyone says. That's like That's completely fucking ridiculous and needs to be called out by everyone.
9, 8, 7, 6. Ball out.
Out of
Ready?
Angry Joe, Dreamcast guy, or Voice Critical, I mean, like, I unironically think that like Angry Joe probably gets the most pussy out of all those guys. So I would have to say Joe. Yeah, out of those three. Because like you know Joe is like fucking like a convention shits all the time. Like
Ball out. Ready? Go.
Voice Critical is basically like an incel. And Dreamcast guy, I guess, like I don't know, he's sexually attracted to the Dreamcast, I suppose. Like he took the Dreamcast as part of his name. Like not even like the last name. He made it part of his name. You know, like I think that just says it all. Like he's in love with the Dreamcast.
Ready? Go.
Okay. I'm not saying like Angry Joe like smashes like convention pussy as like a positive, by the way. These are like Twitch thoughts who are like reaching out to him to like promote their channels, basically. Like we saw this happen when like that chick came out and like accused him of raping her, or like tried to Me Too him, right? And like we saw that like they just exchanged numbers, and then she tried like leading him on with sex. Like like that probably happens all the fucking time. Like I don't think he's had a girlfriend on the channel since like Pearl Luna dumped him. They deny that like they were together too, even though they obviously were. Is Pearl Luna still relevant? It's just like she was a Nintendo fan, by the way. So that was like the only time Angry Joe ever like talked about Nintendo positively was like when he was trying to bang Swedish pussy. Oh, here you go.
Ball out. Ready? Go.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of attention whores myself. I don't see the appeal in people like that. It just seems like what's the point? It just seems so shallow.
Go. Ball out. Ready? Go.
I'm going so fast. I'm completely out of control. I'm out of control. Fuck no shit.
10, 9, 8, 7,
I hate it when you can't get up
5,
these slopes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ball out. Ready? Go.
Ah, shit.
Ball out. Ready? Go!
Oh,
9,
shit, shit.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time over.
What? I was perfectly. Okay, come on.
Go!
It's just a time issue. Like, if I could take my time more, I would be able to do it. But you have to get up there within the 60-second span. It's crazy how much speed you can get, like, going uphill.
Ball
I mean, I get that it kills your momentum whenever you stop, but, like,
go!
these boost pads don't fuck around, do they? Oh.
Ball out. Ready? Go! Ball out.
Oh.
Ready? Go! Ball out. Ready? Go! Ball out. Ready? Go! Hurry up! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wait,
Ready?
you have to, like,
Go!
jump at it with the... Like, it seems like there's a little barrier there, honestly, isn't I love...
Ball out. Ready? Go!
Yeah, Dreamcast fans should hate Sony more than anyone because it was essentially Sony that like buried the Dreamcast. Sony is what put Sega out of business.
Ball out. Ready? Go! Hurry up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ball out.
Ugh.
Ready? Go! Eight, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time over.
No shit. It's so like it's at an angle, so like it's difficult to like center yourself and prepare for. Oh, we're getting up there pretty consistently. It's just a matter of like figuring out, well, how do I get to the goal? It's not enough to get up there. You have to also go through the hoop.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
No shit. I was so close.
Ready?
I saw Ho-Oh. I was so close. I'm a champion. I know it. Only champions see Ho-Oh. Yeah, it's kind of crazy if you think about it, how Ho-Ho actually does appear in the very first episode of Pokemon.
Ball out. Ready? Go! 0. Time over.
No!
Ready?
You
Go!
never see Dreamcast guy play Dreamcast games? Well, that's really interesting. And I feel like the Dreamcast was like the hipster console to like 10 years ago, and now it's just kind of like irrelevant. There's nothing about it really has stood the test of time, really. Like it's not even durable. Like it wasn't made from like as good materials as the Saturn, so like they tend to break easier.
All out.
Saturns tend to last way longer than Dreamcasts.
All out. Ready?
Woke
Go!
stuff in games, really? He's one of those people. Wait, is Dreamcast guy actually? Every time I see people talk about him, they're complaining about him. But is he actually based or what? What's his deal? I've never actually seen any Dreamcast guy content, so I have no idea what he's like actually. I shit on like Review USA and uh, a lot of these people like all the time, but yeah, I don't really I never watched Dreamcast guy.
Hurry up. 10, 9, 8. All out. Ready? Go!
Ah shit, I fucked that up. Yeah, man, hit that red, we'd be on pace, but
10,
nope,
9,
shit.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time over.
No.
Ready?
So like you can't even go through the goal like after the timer runs out because you start like slowing down immediately. Like I thought that if I was able to go a little bit faster and hit that booster, I'd be able to like just soar through the goal after the timer ran out. But no, I don't think that's actually possible because of how the game just stops after time's up.
All out. Ready? Go! All out. Ready? Go! 1, 0.
What?
Time over.
No! I touched the ring! Like, come on. My precious! Like, why didn't I go through? You know, this is all you would have to do to keep Gollum away from the ring, is just have him go through an elaborate obstacle course while it's trapped in a ball. Ah, it's not worth this. Ah.
Ten, nine, eight, seven, six, five, four,
What?
3, 2, 1.
I thought for sure if I hit that boost that I would like go right through it, but no, it makes you go too fast.
Nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, 3, go!
Got it, just barely, but we did it. Okay. Enigma updated.
Ready?
I don't remember.
Go!
But up. Oh, are these invisible platforms? Okay.
All out.
Yeah, it's like a great feeling whenever you beat one of these stages. Okay, so that's this is the final world. So there are 10 per world. We're 2 down, so there's 8 more to go. And this one doesn't seem like it's going to be as brutal. Well, to be fair, the last one wasn't as brutal as the one before that either. I imagine there's going to be at least one more that's like just insanely hard.
All
What?
out. Ready? Go!
Yeah, I love this game, but like I've been playing it for a year. It's time to shelve it. I think time to beat all these stages and just put it in the past.
All out. Ready?
You got to put the past behind you. A Super Monkey Ball. What a wonderful game. A Super Monkey Ball. It's harder than... shit. Damn.
All out.
Hello.
Ready? Go!
It means no monkeys falling to their death in their balls. Alright, here we go.
All
Damn it.
out.
And I love this game, but it really gets frustrating when you get to the end game and like you have to like just deal with the fact you're gonna die like hundreds of times trying to beat some stage. Yeah, I think Banana Mania was harder than this. Like a lot of like the stages in that one were just brutal. Yeah, I feel like this one's more reasonable. Like some of the stuff in Banana Mania just felt like impossible. Like that one where you have to like go down that slide at like that 90-degree turn. It's just like, oh.
Hurry up.
Hey, what? Huh? Wait, huh?
7, 6, 5, 4,
Wait, how am I supposed to go faster than this? There's nowhere.
1, 0. Time over.
Huh? Wait, how am I supposed to go faster than that?
Ready? Go.
Yeah, I guess you have to like go really quickly.
Ready? Go.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess this is the gimmick to it, is that like you can't wait around.
Ready? Go.
Okay.
Ball
So you
out.
have to like go on platforms you can't really see.
Go.
Like I was waiting so I could time it just right, but like if the clock is
Ball out.
that slow. Well, maybe you don't have to do them all like that. Maybe like you can take a break on some of them. Let's see. Let's try this platform. Let's try here. Yep. Ah, shit.
Ball out. Ready? Go.
I don't know. I think we're ready to give this one a break. I mean, we beat Cosmic Curves. That's something, right? That was a great experience. I haven't played through Contra 3 in what feels like forever. I was trying to get through it on hard mode a while back, but never actually. I don't believe I ever actually managed it. Yeah, Contra 3 is my shit. Yeah, I feel like NES boomers are obsessed with the original, but 3's like, I think this is the best one, the original. Yeah, there's no reason not playing it on hard, because if you beat it on the lower settings, it just tells you to play it on hard anyway. So, yeah, we got to get to the. Yeah, I was shocked when I played this for the first time. I played this around the time that like Uncharted 2 came out, or I first played that or something. This was so much better. What? Really? What? Yeah, it's been a while since I played. Well, I guess hard doesn't fuck around. I'm so used to playing on normal. It's like it's kind of a shock when I go to hard. We were never able to beat it. I think. Um, yeah, I think normal's the best we've done. Shit. Yeah, the bullets are faster. Wow, brutal. Wow, so much for beating the game on hard. I can't even get past the first screen. Well, we'll have to practice, I suppose. And I just love the sick sprite work and just like the. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to play this over and over again until we get the hang of it. Yeah, what was with like early '90s Konami? They were putting out bangers. Gara's neat. Wait, what? What has Gara done? I don't pay attention to that guy. Uh, Yeah, that might be it. I'm used to like playing with another person, so like whenever I play this game by myself, I had to like adjust to that. I'm doing a bit better, but still not where I need to be if I'm gonna beat the fucking game. Well, the game's not that long, honestly. I just love this game and its visual style. Like, oh man, this looks so cool. Gara brought his goons into the stream. Why? Like, why? How is getting like me viewers like gonna benefit him at all? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, next week I think we're gonna try to beat this. I do think this is something I want to try to beat in the near future. Are those our guys or their guys? They clearly have no life. Absolutely, yeah. Like I've seen like Gara streams. He's like streaming 8 hours a night, like talking about like other YouTubers. It's really kind of insane if you think about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time to beat this tonight. I'm actually glad we got through level one. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yep. Okay, so I got back into the swing of it, but oh, I love this game, but I'm not a big fan of the top-down levels in general, especially on hard mode, because I noticed that like they just add lots of really weird aspects to it that aren't in the lower difficulties. Like for example, like they add a lot more gimmicks to how the guys like hide or something. Like they don't hide at all on easy. Like you have to like bait them to come out on hard. It's weird. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Like, what the hell happened? I think I got a one up and lost my last life at the same time, and that's why the game crashed. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to practice that. Dracula. Okay. Wait, did I actually beat it as Julius? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I remember beating it as Julius, yeah. Yeah, it's Donosaur that I beat the game. Okay. I'm not a big fan of these what-if campaigns in these games. They tend to be somewhat gimmicky. It's always weird, like, picking up a Castlevania game after you've beaten it, because it's just like, it feels weirdly shallow. Like, they don't feel as good as they actually are. Like, you always want, like, to get more out of it. It's just, I don't know. I definitely wish that, like, Ego was still making games. Imagine if he had spent the past 20 years, like, producing new Castlevania games for Konami. That would have been amazing. What's also weird is that they never seem to let you fight the real final boss. They always have you, like, fight the fake final boss instead. There's no option to fight Chaos. I know it doesn't make any sense in the context of the story, but it's like, well, like, okay, but it's non-canon anyway, you know? It's just... I love that game over screen so much. It's so bad. I love the game over screens of these games. Yeah, I love this game, but I don't think I really want to play it again for a while. Maybe for another decade? I don't know. Is there anything else in the collection other than RSR? Yeah, I think I did beat the game as Julius. I remember doing it at least. Yeah, I've never beaten like Harmony Dissonance, but I kind of hate that game. Dracula X. I would rather play. Wait, is this the real one or? I don't understand like Dracula X in general. Like, why don't they release Rondo of Blood? I don't get it. Yeah, this is Dracula. This is Dracula X. Like, I wouldn't mind playing Dracula X, but give me Rondo of Blood first. Like, okay, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I really want to play Castlevania Advance right now. Hmm. Yeah, I think I wanted to play Castlevania 4 specifically. Yeah, I like the League of Ninjas more, But for some reason, I have this like I tend to replay the classic Manias more often. Yeah, I think we're gonna play Suikoden a bit before bed, and we're definitely gonna do it this time. No putting it off, but like, I don't think we'll be playing it very long or anything. Did I play Suikoden at all this weekend? Is it the hard mode one? I think it is. Undertale? Yeah, Undertale's one of the worst games ever produced. It's the most chill minecart theme I think I've ever heard in one of these games. I'm ready to go home and yeah, I gotta get to bed soon, so yeah, to get to work tomorrow and have to go to a meeting and have to I don't know. This is probably my make it or break it moment, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm so nervous about that. It's just I'll be very happy when like I get past this like training period and I'm like I have more of a reasonable expectation as to like what I'm doing. I'm probably overthinking it, but it's just one of those things where I'm just like, I really don't want to get screwed over ever again. It's just one of my things. It's just that cannot be allowed to happen. That's crazy how much Bonanza looks better looks. Like it's been a decade since this came out, but this was a pretty gorgeous game. So Bonanza looks like a real like next gen exclusive. This was always shit on for being a 2D platformer, which was very unfortunate considering how well made it was. But it was. I've always been kind of surprised at how they actually have like cutscenes in the middle of levels in this game. Oh, that's right. Hard mode has you start from the beginning. I was wondering why I hadn't beaten this game on level already, but that's why. Okay. I swear this game gets better and better the more I play it. Like, I didn't used to think much of the stage, but now I'm just kind of like, this is a really fun, creative little thing. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I love this game. Why did it not get the attention it deserved? Ooh. Yeah, I think we'll come back to this. Yeah, I think right now let's archive it. We'll come back to it later. We just went through like returns again, so there's no reason not to. Okay. Okay, let's stop fucking around and play some Suikoden. We're not gonna play it long. We're probably just gonna just grind a bit and at least like progress the story. Pikmin 4, I like Pikmin 3. Ooh. Ooh. So Suikoden 2 is considered like the better one, huh? I'm definitely really interested in seeing like what makes it so great. I mean, I can kind of see it that this game is kind of rough around the edges. Like it has some room to improve its formula, but Ooh. 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 Everyone's leveling up. Even getting across this field is rough for me. Like, am I under leveled? Am I doing something wrong? Like, what's the deal? We're getting to the point where we can actually survive against these fours, but... Well, no, actually, no. We are still getting wrecked, aren't we? Well, at least, like, half my party survived. Yeah, for a long time, we couldn't even do that. Oh. Level up, level up. Yeah, we're both leveling up. All right. Ugh. Mm. How much do we have to level up before we're, like, able to just deal with these mobs? You can't even get to the forest consistently. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go to bed. It's a little bit early, but I've been having like problems with like staying up way too late, like on work nights. So I think 8 is probably where I should be trying to get to bed. Ugh. Yeah, I wish I got to play more Suikoden this weekend, but yeah, next weekend we're gonna try to get through this. I'd like to get through both of these before the Switch 2 comes out, but I don't know how likely that's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, we're leveling up, but we're still getting wrecked by randos. I'm not gonna be satisfied until we can just effortlessly just stomp all the guys in our way. These boars are ridiculous. Oh wow. Like every time I see those boars, I just get wrecked. Like there's just no getting around it. Yeah, Halo is like the children's game of the early 2000s. Yeah, I've been trying to get through it. I've been struggling with it. I don't know why I'm getting wrecked by these boars. I just love all the casual racism and stuff. I support elf on human racism. I'm an equal opportunity racist. Oh, here we go. Maybe I just need more elven armor sets or something. Yeah, I'm not that far in. I'm like about 5 hours in, I think. Something like that. 7? Yeah, not that far in, like 5 hours. We're like in the elf village. Yeah, I think we're gonna grind for Potch instead of EXP and try to like focus on getting better armor sets. Let's see. Oops, I can't even stop at the inn because of how broke I am. I am not. Like I've already said, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits. I'm tired. I am ready to go to bed. Oh yeah. I got my Switch to play right now. Yeah, I think that's enough. I think we're gonna save it and yeah, end the stream. Uh, I wish we could have done more, but like I'm just getting wet by these random encounters. I just don't like the idea of just pushing through when I'm getting destroyed this badly. I don't know if it's because of like how the team I have or I'm doing something wrong. I kind of get that vibe from it. Hey, look at this. We're 4.5 hours in. Ah, crazy. Crazy. But yeah, that's it for the weekend streams. Kind of disappointing. I wish we had done more this weekend, but you know, whatever it is, what it is. 2 weeks from now, we'll get right back on the night shift. So I should get back to streaming a lot more. So when that happens, we should be covering a lot more games and doing a lot more stuff. So when that happens, really looking forward to that.